city of Palatka. Now I've never been here before. I just drove from 6:30. It's now like 9:30 right now, so it's quite a bit of a drive, but it was founded in 1821, Civil War activity, so let's check it out, see what we find. First old find of the day. Now this is a very old area. There's lots of old houses and stuff. So, this old piece of copper with a hinge on it. So that's probably some sort of compact or something. The soil is amazing here. It's just so sandy. It's like back home. I don't think there's anything on it, but an old lid of sorts. There's probably patent information or something on it. But an old compact lid. Alright, screaming signal down here, like 77 to 85. I reach down and I can feel it, and it feels round, and it feels big. I'm in an area that is 1821, so I'm hoping on a large scent. It might be too big though. But I finally got down to it. Just pulled up. Oh, it's not a large scent. Oh, but that is old. Oh boy. Whatever that is, it's very fancy. Okay, let me give her a brush. Feels lead almost, or copper. Yeah, let me give it a brush and I'll get back with you. Okay, this is super fancy, whatever it is. It's like brass with that beautiful flower pattern, but it's solid and it has like a hinge on the back. So that was a lid to something. It's gorgeous. It's definitely Victorian. Absolutely beautiful. It almost looks lead, but I think it's brass. Sweet. Well, that's a good start. We've been here 10 minutes. Alright folks, so changed locations. Now I'm on the waterfront here. And there was a huge bridge back in the 1800s going straight across and over there. And this was also a shallow fording area as well. And tons of big boats came up and down this thing. Now I just found a brass nail, and usually that's incorporated with ships. There's also tons of melted lead in here. Melted lead, melted lead, melted lead, and melted brass. I'm hoping to find a Civil War bullet or something, because I've never found one. And this area was occupied by Union and Confederate troops. The Confederates in 1862 up until 1864 when the Union took over this town. They exploded a few artillery shells over here when they saw Confederate soldiers running around in the town here. So out from the St. Johns River there, they fired artillery shells, bombarded the city, and a Confederate, a citizen basically ran out and begged for them not to destroy the town, and they didn't, and they ended up occupying it later. So Civil War activity. Never hunted in the Civil War area before, so far down south that I live. So 3-hour drive up, and hopefully we find something. Fingers crossed. Very hot today. It's going to be like 100. Now this is burn coke or coal. This is from what was powering the ships. Gives a good signal, like 30 to 70. Jumps around a lot though, but gotta dig it. This is the after product of those old steam-powered ships back in the day. Lots of brick in here too. Lots of brick and glass and pottery and all sorts of stuff. Nice dark soil. I have a good feeling about this spot. Very good. Well, I just dug some sort of buckle. Rang up a solid 80. Looks like it's copper or brass. Broken at the tip. Don't see any patent information on it. Has like a little something right there in the middle. Don't know though. Well, I officially found a ring, but it is a junker ring. Looks handmade. It's like copper wrapped around with a couple stones on the top, but it's a ring. It's my first ring in a long time. Probably out of a 25-cent gumball machine. Well, we definitely have something old here. I think it's a lead bag seal. I plucked it up to make sure that was a target, and it is. Oh yeah, that's a lead bag seal. It's got an iron bit stuck to it. SBY. I'm not sure. Let me brush it up. Okay, so let's see what we got here. SJI with a nail, or that's probably how they closed it. And then SRY, that probably means something railroad. So, very cool. Lead bag seal. Love it. Alright, my first coin out here. Well, old coin. It looks old. Weighty. 1930 something. My main goal out here is to try to find Civil War and to try to find a large cent. Never found a large cent. 1935 weighty. Really hoping I'll find a large cent. I know they're here. This is an extremely old area, one of the oldest towns in Florida, so hopefully we find one. This one has got me stumped. That almost looks like a gun handle. I mean, it's a hollow tube with a flat base that's been cut. It's brass. No markings on it, so I don't think we'll ever know what it was. Well, I popped the plug back and look right there. That is like a statue or something. Holy smokes, that's lead. That's carved lead. Wowzers. Okay, let me get a brush. This is very interesting. So here it is. That is absolutely lead. I can't tell if that's like Lady Liberty, some Native American thing, or what. It looks like a tiger paw. It's like either a Lady Liberty or Roman something. Maybe it's a piece off the bottom of a furniture. Like the corner would go in there and that would sit on the ground and it was just super fancy. But this is lead. This is lead. That's gotta be pretty old right there. Like, definitely old. Turn of the century or before. I'd say 18 to 1900. Very cool. Alright folks, sorry about the lawnmower noise in the background, but my neighbor's mowing and there's nothing I can do about that. Roundup time. We got burnt coal here. Some brass. After cleaning this piece of brass, as you can see, it's got a hollow base. Now I have no idea what this was. If you have any ideas, please let me know. Maybe it had wood in it, I don't know. It's riveted, that's a big rivet. So that would have been connected to something. I don't know if it's a handle. That would have been a heavy handle for something. I just don't know. Couldn't figure it out. So please, please, please help me with this piece. That's very interesting. A piece of brass surrounded by iron. That might have been a pocket knife. We got our cheap copper ring. Brass nuts. A lot of lead today, insane amount of lead. This is a lead strip here, I'm not sure what it was. This is a railroad lead bag seal. SJI SRY railroad. A lot of cut pieces of brass and melted brass today too. That might be a light bulb. It's that little buckle piece. Don't know exactly what it's also off of. And this turned out to be lead. This is a lead hinged something. I don't know, but it's lead. Maybe atop of a pipe snuffer. Fancy one, that's all I can think of. A lead smoking pipe. But if you have any other ideas, please let me know. It's definitely a lid to something. It almost looks like that would fit into a pipe bowl. But I'm not 100% sure that it's extremely decorative for a piece of lead. I had a couple half-cent and large-cent bazingas. I didn't get mine today. I really thought that was a half-cent when I dug it, because all the dirt in the middle, and I really thought that was a large cent when I dug it. Light bulb, piece of lead surrounded by iron and copper. Don't know. Copper wire or maybe telegraph wire, I don't know. Melted brass, a brass nail, possibly for shipping. A copper lid off of something. 1935 wheat penny, the only old coin in the day. More melted brass. Don't know what this is. It reminds me of something. It's rolled up copper. No, that's rolled up brass. We got melted lead. A lot of lead today. That's melted lead right there. Lead. Lead. Lead, lead, lead. This is copper or brass. I almost feel like it says something, but I cleaned it and that's all I could get off of it. Lead. Now this, after cleaning it, it is part of a furniture thing. A screw would screw up in there and that would be on the edge of like a table or something. A beautiful, like, that might be Lady Liberty, it could be something Roman, don't know. But gorgeous piece on the day. Two gorgeous pieces of lead. Okay, I think that about covers it all. Very, very cool. 1821 town site. I was really hoping for a large cent, but what can you do? I might never dig one in Florida. Who knows? Very pleased with it. Absolutely gorgeous pieces of lead today. And this is very, very intriguing. I just don't know what it is. It's almost shaped like a handle. I don't know. Big old piece of brass. Hoping somebody can identify that for me. It's got like a big rivet going through the middle. Alright folks, hope y'all enjoyed this hunt. I sure did. 3 hours driving up, 1.5 hours driving back, and about 6-7 hours hunting. So, alright, I might do this again. I'm probably going to go out tomorrow. I'm probably not as far, maybe about an hour drive away. And again, if anybody lives up North Florida area, not like over in the Panhandle, but like Jacksonville to Monticello basically, let me know. I would love to come up. Alright folks, thanks for watching. See y'all on the next.